Hello, my name is Matisse Cavodi. I'd like to welcome guys to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about something that really bothers me about comic books. It's always been a problem, misleading covers. And, sorry, this is a edition that's actually in Spanish because I live in Argentina, so most of my comics are in Spanish, but this is the same cover as the Wolverine number. What number was it? Wolverine 93, same as the American edition, where we see Wolverine, he's about to go into battle against Juggernaut, and you go by the issue, you think you're gonna get an epic battle, and it doesn't happen. And it just really pisses me off. And like in this case, you have really high expectations. Wolverine is probably gonna get his ass totally kicked battling against Juggernaut, but this had never happened previously, so you're really intrigued, you're really pumped, you buy the issue, and let's see what happens. But obviously, the battle between Wolverine and Juggernaut does not take place, but something actually really, really weird happens at the end of this issue that a lot of people actually forgot about. So, this came out in 1995. As I said before, it's Wolverine number 3. We have, the story is written by Larry Hama and art by Adam Kubert. It's pretty solid, and it was like sort of a weird time for Wolverine. We have this whole story arc where Cyber was put into prison. He's broken out by the Dark Riders. They make an escape. There's a big mystery of what's going to happen with Cyber. What's the deal with the Dark Riders and the whole thing. That's actually a pretty long and interesting story arc for Wolverine. Well, back at the X-Mansion, this was the time that Wolverine's sidekick was Cannonball, which I actually really like the dynamic between both of these characters. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I really like Cannonball as a character. And to the point, I think he was a much better sidekick compared to, like, Jubilee, who I thought she was sort of irritating. So, what happens is, Juggernaut was in a coma. He got his ass kicked by Onslaught prior to this. And he wakes up and he wants to get out of the X-Mansion as fast as possible. He's really spooked by the whole situation with Onslaught. And that really builds up Onslaught as a really, really credible villain, even though we only see him right before the beginning of that crossover. A lot of people didn't like Onslaught. I did. I thought they, at least on the X-Men side of the Marvel Universe, did a fantastic job building up that story. So Juggernaut's really spooked. He makes a run for it. Like, I did criticize the fact that what's on the cover doesn't represent what happens in the issue, even though it is an entertaining issue. So Wolverine and Cannonball, like, and the art is really good too. Like here, Wolverine and Cannonball go hang out at a bar, and Juggernaut arrives. And this is pretty reminiscent to way back in the day, in old school X-Men issue. Probably written by Chris Claremont. It's actually missing in my collection. Wolverine goes out to a bar with Colossus, and drunk Colossus gets into a battle with Juggernaut, and he gets totally obliterated. We have the same situation. Cannonball attacks Juggernaut, who enters this bar. I really love the art here. He's just chugging down all the beer he can. You see the hairs in his nose. So we get the showdown between Wolverine and Juggernaut. It's pretty awesome. And you think for the last couple of pages you're going to get a really good throwdown. And no, he just makes a run for it. Wolverine makes a logical decision not to go after him. Like, he's not stupid. And so that was a real letdown. But something really weird happens at the end of this issue. Now, a lot of people forget. We get these two guys. I can't remember their names, but they're part of an organization called LLL. Lando, Ludman, and Lake, or something like that. I can't remember the names. They work across dimensions and stuff like that, and they teleport Juggernaut to another universe. So Juggernaut goes missing for about a year from the Marvel Universe. He's missing in action, MIA, and he's actually in the Malibu comic book universe for a while. He becomes part of a team called the New Exiles. And so that was a nice detail to actually make it canon that he was teleported away from the Marvel Universe, and you get that little explanation. So this brief video. Just wanted to talk about how it just really pisses me off having misleading covers. Like the first time I fell for a misleading cover was a Ghost Rider issue. It was total badass cover with Ghost Rider just whipping his chain around at full velocity, running over hand ninjas, and it doesn't happen in the issue. At least this one had an interesting story. It was well told. Larry Hama does a good job, but we didn't get a battle. We do get the standoff, but no battle. So see you guys next time. Bye.